Everybody been talking about this December 21, 2020 planetary alignment. You know what I mean? You can see Saturn and Jupiter and all that. You know what I mean? Where we at, man? Because you know, York was talking back in the day about, you know what I mean, Nibiru. You know what I mean? Sitchin talked about that. Mayans talked about different things, 2012. And then, you know, Gregorian adjustments might lead us up to where we at now. You know what I mean? What's your think, man? We at the end of the world?
Well, well, well,
Polarity
well,
shifts? What's going on here?
one thing is that you just said a name that just resonated with me so much. I read all his books with Zachariah Stench, you know what I'm saying? The 12th planet and all that. So I'm right on point with you on that one. Because I still believe Nibiru is a ship, it's not just a planet, you know what I'm saying? But uh the whole thing with the alignment, you know, every so many thousand years we come into the cycle. Everything is based on cycle, on the mathematics, you know what I'm saying? So like anything else, when we talk about alignment, we talk about what they call vortex. So anytime planets come into a alignment, is an energy that's created, and it's called a vortex. So most people take that vortex and some type of change. And the reason why it's some type of change because it's a force of energy that's being created, and we assume that energy. So we're in that time of enlightenment. That's why they call this the time of enlightenment, because all these things are taking place at this time. So that if you really think about it and look at the age that we're in right now, within the last century, we have evolved as a species with our technology and everything else like we never done before in the past, you know, several hundred centuries within our technology, within the last century. You know what I'm saying? So we don't, you know, been to space, we don't do all these things, technology. Look what we talking. Everything we see on Star Trek right now, when we was a kid, is manifested right now. So that's where right now we're in that age, whereas though we have that age of alignment. That's why we have so much chaotic things going off, because the energy is so strong, depending on the individual and where we at as a society and as a mass society, and the mass consciousness is going to be what's going to be developed. So with that being said, this takes us back into that laws of attraction, because when we have such great energy within this vortex that's being sent to this planet, because it's alignment, where our mass consciousness is right now. Our mass consciousness is on pandemic, it's on war, it's on chaos, it's on all these things. So because mass consciousness is concentrated on that right now, all we're gonna do is see more of that, because that's the laws of attraction. Where we put our thought and our consciousness to, that's what we're gonna create for ourselves. So more we keep perpetuating and thinking about pandemic, about shootings and killing ourselves, we're going to continue to see that. In order for us to stop seeing red, we got to take off these red goggles and put on another goggle. You see what I mean? So the energy that's being put to this planet could be used, as they say, positively or negatively, but it's based on where we're at as a mass, and where our thought consciousness is as a mass, as a whole, as a planet. And right now is that disarray. So if we keep continuing this path, then we can see self-destruction, as we're seeing right now. That's why so many people are dying by droves. If it's by pandemic, is it by natural causes, is it by natural phenomena, or if it's by our physical capabilities of killing ourselves and killing each other. In order for us to take advantage of these alignments, we need to change our mass consciousness. You know what I mean? And for me, that's what they was talking about, as far as even with 2012 and all that, about the end of the world and all that. The only time they really talk about that, because we self-destruct. We're in the age where we can self-destruct. That's what the whole alignment got to do with energy, because everything is based on energy. Everything is based on a vibration. So even the reason why we can see each other and all that, really, we put ourselves on a microscope, but it's nothing but space. But we're in this third dimension, and within this dimension, we vibrate at such a force that we see masses. That's what this mass manifestation. That's how we bring things out of the ether into manifestation. You know what I mean? So it's all about aligning ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing the fast and everything else going to you, because first it starts with me. I got to align myself. I got to get myself in alignment. You know what I'm saying? And then I can be more effective to those that I'm around within my cipher. You know what I mean? So it starts with me in order to affect those in my cipher. and then each one teach one, you know what I'm saying? So we can build within our community. But if that's not taking place, and we just let our mass consciousness go by what they call default, default means we live in unconsciously. We're asleep. You know what I'm saying? And as long as we live in that state of sleep, we don't have no control. And I don't want to be, I'm a control freak. I want to be in control. Now, I know I'm a conscious deliberate creator. Somebody asked me really what I am. I'm a conscious deliberate creator. I consciously and deliberately create the things I desire to experience. But most people don't do that. They create by default. They create unconsciously. They want to go on fate from all thoughts everywhere. Their thoughts is all over the place, and whatever be will be. No, we can't live like that. So this is that time where the time of enlightenment. We need to wake up. You know what I mean? That the whole statement about being woke, you know what I'm saying? Well, these things is coming out for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's a time for us to wake the hell up. We need to wake up, because if we don't, we're gonna be our own devastation.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet now, Dred. And boy, you know that's hard for me, bro. You know that's hard for me. But it sounds like you saying to me, man, we like that perfect balance between matter and antimatter that manifested in this realm. You know, you said you're very interesting. You said that if you put us under a microscope, we cease to exist.
All you see is space between each atoms and a lot of space.
Yeah, so we actually kind of like combinated the matter to be this form that we are now.
Personification.
Right.
Look at the word. The whole thing, even with music, personified, persona, person. You know what I'm saying? We're nothing but mass vibration, energy. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be able to manipulate the energy.